Hello, my computer duders. Start off with a little Doom. I don't know how much we'll play tonight. I just never don't like Doom. You gonna cooperate? There we go. I wonder if there's a way to set up Super Nintendo controls. Also, they should have had the Super Nintendo levels as like a mod pack. Like, imagine if there's a version of this that is automatically pixelated and has no floor and ceiling textures and has crunchy looking guns and monsters without any side animations. Boy, it's hard to look at this and think that at one time this was a graphically demanding game. Like, this is the game that broke Amiga. This is one of the games where, because of the impossibility of playing this on any Amiga platform, a lot of people just gave up on it and bought an IBM PC. It sold a lot of PCs. It was installed on more PCs than Windows at one time. Is this good? Oh, I don't have audio set correctly. I never do. I don't know why I ever expect myself to learn better. Not bad. Oh, what's that? Oh, I thought it was Hall of Mirrors. Because where I've seen this before. Have I played this before now? I'm tempted to play with the controller, but then I won't get the haptics. Speaking of, I just watched a 20-minute video on the Interactor, which is something I think everybody saw as a kid. Oh, alright. Scream. Start Scream. Stream. Screen. Something like that. Remember that? If you're old enough, if you're a fucking old ass piece of shit, like a withered up, dried up prune of a man, you remember the Interactor, which was basically a subwoofer that you wore on your body. Which women will know all about that. That's something they all discovered at a relatively young age, and it's sacred knowledge passed down through the sisterhood of women. For boys, though, like, they weren't as interested because you couldn't make your pee-pee into the big pee-pee and get the good tinglies that are forbidden by good Christian parents by sitting on subwoofers. But you could strap them to your torso and feel like you were being exploded, which was much more interesting to young boys playing video games than it was to the opposite sex. So, what you would do is you'd plug it into your Super Nintendo, and any sound effect that had bass to it would cause the subwoofer to go off. Which they interpreted as rumble data. No games actually directly supported it. Which was problematic because some games had music that would trigger the thing too. Not all of them. Usually they're pretty good about reserving bass for explosions. It's like a rumble pack. Remember rumble pack? Everybody knows that. It's just a rumble pack you wore on your body that would make your nipples hard. There's a bunch of stupid shit like that for rich kids. For console, that touted themselves as virtual reality. For consoles that couldn't even do 3D well. Like Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. So, whether that's virtual reality really depends on your definition. Doom was marketed as a VR game. If you don't believe me, find a demo CD. Right on the CD, it says fully texture mapped virtual reality adventure or something like that. I remember that. I mean, like, being the little autistic pedant I am and was at that time too, I was like, this isn't VR. I guess just because it was 3D-ish and had texture mapping. You gotta understand, everybody was thirsty as fuck for VR back then, so they would market things as VR that weren't VR. If it had 3D graphics, it was VR. If it brought you into the game in any way, it was VR. That is not a shotgun. So you could buy the Interactor, which was the subwoofer vest. You could also buy the oh, fucking sick guitar lick. Holy shit. That's some Tin Follin shit. Anyways, you could also buy, I want to say it was also called the Interactor, but it wasn't. It had a similar name. The Activator. The Activator. Which was only for Sega. It was trying to be a motion tracker, but it was basically just a big D-pad, but instead of pushing it with your thumb, which would have been logical. It sounds so surprised and offended. Oh! Sounds like stepping on a retarded person's testicles. Oh! But anyways, it was a big ring, a big octagon you stood in the middle of, and it would shoot infrared beams like from motion detectors. It would shoot them upwards. These are one episode of new levels that they released. Yes. No rest for the wicked or something. It's another Ham Dad can't remember things he saw 2 seconds ago episode. So theoretically, and I know this happened somewhere, in like 1994 or 3, there was some little rich asshole playing Mortal Kombat, or no, he had Sega Channel. You just know he did, like Richie Rich. So he's playing a Sega Channel game on his Sega Genesis with 32X and CD. And he had the Activator and the Interactor. So he would have had all this expensive shit plugged into his console. Legacy of Rust is really good, but it's the Machine Games episode. In fact, that's the one I should play, not this one. That's actually really... This one actually it makes really innovative use of mask walls. The geometry is good, as we should expect from Machine Games, but that's not the star of the show. I gotta do Wasta. It's got some good additions. Like, why were there not swivel chairs in the original? Why were there not lamps in the original? Like, these are things you would have in a Mars base. Duke Nukem had these. It's got some new enemies, which are actually restored old enemies that got cut from the game with good reason, honestly. Once you see them, it's like, oh yeah, I see why these weren't included. They're just a little rough. That's a Kino moment. Having a pinky run at you from a long hallway and getting the chainsaw so you have time to react. It's almost like a quick time event. A lot of good setup. Let me just tell you, when I was like 10 years old and I saw this for the first time, like, there's a motherfucking chainsaw? In this game, I experienced my sexual awakening. Okay, the sound mixing is good. Can you hear me? Not just the Hell Portal. There's also some some destroyed walls that use the mask wall in a similar way to some levels of Duke Nukem 3D. It's pretty innovative. Look at this handrail. That's a mask wall. Holy shit, this music. So anyway, what I was saying earlier is that somewhere in America in 1983, there was a rich asshole kid who had like all the Sega stuff, and Sega made a lot of expensive stuff. He would have had Nomad. Like imagine a kid playing Nomad docked and with this activator standing in the middle of it and his interactor on his chest. So he's motion controlling games, and he's feeling force feedback. On like a console where if he would just wait 3 years, he would have DualShock for a much lower price, which accomplishes the same thing, but it vibrates nerves that are much more densely packed in your hands, so it makes much more sense. This is a damn well made level. Fuck. No more chainsaw. Oh, look at these card games. That's adorable. These are called cuties. I didn't coin that. Cuties are a mapping community term for little frivolous details like this that are just showing off your ability to make interesting stuff in the limits of an old engine, which I was guilty of a lot, frankly. I did that quite frequently. I guess they're called cuties because they make you say adorable. Let's look at this mask wall. That's a beautiful mask wall. Why didn't Doom make more use of this stuff? I mean, I guess probably because the blending would have been CPU intensive. This would have run like shit on a 486. The 486 was considered like ideal when this came out. But the CPU ratings were not the same. Like you could have a 66 megahertz 386 and it'd be outperformed by a 33 megahertz 486. Which always was a mystery to me as a kid. Look, these are more usual mask walls for Doom, which is what they did instead of Windows. Having like partially opaque and partially clear structures was, I guess, less frame rate killing than having transparency, which Doom did not have. Could have dodged that if I had presence of mind. Which is a shame. Transparency really would have made this game pop. But again, I gotta remember when I'm criticizing Doom that it came out 3 years before Duke Nukem 3D. If anything, Duke Nukem 3D is the one that's inexplicably primitive given all the time they had to improve over Doom. And given that id Software is working on Quake and they Quake completely styled on Doom, it mogged it. That's what the kids say these days, right? It mogged it. Look at how adorable this is. I had Jaguar Doom, which I loved. It was a great version of the game. Jaguar gets a lot of crap, but it had great PC ports. It had the best version of Wolfenstein 3D. Although it was also acceptable on 3DO, and 3DO had CD music. So arguably 3DO version was better, but for the hardware, it was not as impressive as it should have been. Likewise Doom. 3DO just didn't have good luck with ports. But Jaguar Doom was a good... Oh, look at him falling down the stairs because of momentum. It's so charming. It had simplified levels. It ran permanently in half detail mode, but it wasn't in a border like the 32X version. It also didn't have music, notoriously. The music is a big part of the experience, but it ran well. It ran well, and that's actually a big accomplishment for a 90s version of Doom on a console. By well, I mean like 15 frames a second. It was more than 10, I want to say. It's smoother than any of the other versions. Look at this level geometry. This is very attractive for Doom. Office plants. This is much more believable and lived in. Everybody plays cards in this universe, apparently, all the time. Nobody gets work done. There have been fan restorations of Jaguar Doom, which restores the music, and 32X Doom, which fixes everything. Which does my heart good. It heals old wounds. I probably won't get them because I don't believe in... I shouldn't say I don't believe in it because I've been guilty of it a lot. But I shouldn't indulge myself in nostalgia at the expense of money I need to spend on like grown-up shit and responsibility. Oh, is it a scripted event? Oh, cool. Oh lord, here they come. Look at that, it's a round object. And they gave it depth by layering two of them and having one of them be facing away from the player and have a black background. I did the same thing in Duke Nukem. That's how we did tires on cars in ye olden days. Oh, whoa. Oh, no, you know how that... I know how they did that. I've done the same thing. That's really cool. In this engine, though, that is really neato. It doesn't have the screaming tunnel from Doom 3, though. Is this a fucking train? Too bad it can't move. They really nailed the original style, though. Also, it fits into the canon that there are high-tech UAC bases in Hell. This is the use of mask walls I was talking about. To create destroyed terrain. Only downside is that it all looks the same. They could have flipped the texture upside down, or some shit. Or had different shaped holes. Is this just blood? This is just blood. Yeah, this trick they're doing here, which is just having two mask walls that face away from each other and having the rear side be palette 4, so it's black, was how you did a lot of structures that weren't really possible to accomplish in a sector-based game engine. For example, if you wanted a curvilinear door frame, you could have done it with sectors, but it would have been immensely wasteful. Or door frame that would require level over... Oh, you can see the train. Alright, it won me over. Honestly, I'm still working on forgiving id Software for not doing at least this much with Doom 2. This is what Doom 2 should have looked like, because people had better computers by then. Doom 2 really just felt low effort even at the time. Oh, this one's vertically squished. That kind of differentiates it. It doesn't do enough. Look at this raised highway. Oh! Sounds like smashing a bear's testicles with a sledgehammer. Not that I would know what that's like. Incidentally, I'm never allowed back into Yellowstone. Ooh, look, trippy. Dude, Weed Lamau. This is an underutilized effect, except in a few of the hell levels. There's a spot in regular Doom where there's a mask wall, it looks like bars, and there's like a scrolling texture of a bunch of faces melted together. Monster infighting, right? There we go. Those are one of the cancelled enemies. With good reason, I say. They don't look great. They just look like Lost Souls. Besides the engine, though, it was very traditional for a game of that period. You beat enemies, you explore levels that are maze-like, you collect colored key cards, and you open doors. And you find secrets. That was like every game at the time. Even this, including and especially the side-scrollers. That, like, I could be describing Commander Keen there. Or I could be describing Monster Bash. Or I could be describing Biomenace. Or the original Duke Nukem side-scrollers. That was every Western PC game was just explore level, find keys, defeat enemies, look for secrets. So this was in a transitional time when the graphics were improving, but the basic game design was the same. Look at that mask wall based handrail. How did they make it go that high? If that's not like a custom texture. You know what would have made Doom more charming? Is if Doom got prayed and shit. Because he's fighting demons, and if they made him out to be like a Christian Templar or something, a lot of more parents would have let us play this. They would be like, oh, it's a good Christian game for Timmy. Like they would have been fine with the violence as long as it was the right kind of violence and contextualized appropriately. Aha, finally. A little too late, but oh well. That's the story of my life. Can I get up here? No, I can't. What I can't tolerate though is the fact that you don't sink into the water. I can tolerate like not having slopes, because I learned recently that greatly complicates pathfinding. That slopes were considered for Marathon 2, but they found that the pathfinding of the enemies had to be completely reprogrammed. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh god, oh fuck, oh shit, oh god, oh fuck, oh shit. Don't fuck this up. Auto aim was actually a good choice, though. Of course, it's because they didn't give enemies a discrete height in the Y axis, the height axis. But it also just isn't fun to aim up and down in this kind of engine. It's a game. It's also a gameplay decision. Like, if you wanted people to have to aim up or down to shoot enemies that are higher or lower, you would have had to have stopped what you were doing and stopped moving around and painstakingly manually aim. Which would not have been fun. It would have been very, very frustrating in point of fact. Oh, fuck. Oh, one of these guys. Do you know the effect they used for this? Because Doom couldn't do transparency? It's like, it wasn't a custom sprite. It was like a raster effect that ate up a shitload of CPU. Anything to avoid having to do transparency, I guess. Oh, whoa, what's going on? That was weirdly timed. This music does fuck unreasonably hard, though. Like, this music leaves red handprints on my ass. I can have it do either one. Is that normal? Is that a typical engine feature? Was the original game able to do that? Or is it a feature that it had but never used? Can you imagine what a Machine Games episode for Duke Nukem 3D would look like? Oh, these things. Just more Lost Souls, but they blow up. Which Lost Souls also do once shot. So one questions the point of including them. Those were originally not free-floating enemies. Those were decals, kind of, that were flattened on the wall, and they shot fireballs at you. That's still out there, Samantha Roney. I just don't play it. Factorio got me good enough and destroyed months of my life in which I could have written more novels. Oh fuck! Bone Lad! As the Calcium crew is here to shoot goo on you. Look at that shading on the stairs. That's really nicely done. Yeah, Factorio is heroin for autists. It should be stayed away from at all costs. This is really great level geometry. Really somewhat basic in keeping with the theme of the original game. Making great use of the engine's ability to texture upper and lower sectors differently. I will say about Factorio, though, that I really wish it had electric cars and whatnot as default engine features. It forces you to use gas-powered cars when there was a mod for like 1.3 or whatever that added customizable electric cars where you could power them any way you wanted. You could even have a fusion-powered electric car. Or you could have it be powered by any balance of solar panels to batteries. I don't think you can have nuclear cars, can you? The interesting thing is you can experiment with different ratios. Like I had an electric car in that game which was like 90% solar panels and 10% battery. So it could drive infinitely during the day, but during the night I had to hurry home and park it on a wireless charging pad. Oh, it's like a puzzle. That's what you're supposed to do. I mean, the definition of puzzle has to be stretched pretty thin for Doom. Because of the limited engine features that I won't ever shut up about. If I had known GZ Doom was going to come out, I would have learned to edit for Doom better than I did. I learned 2 editors that are completely defunct now. DoomEd and DHackEd. Were the ones that I experimented and played around with. They all had capital ED endings. Oh fuck. Where's the bridge? That's not the right way. What do I have to do? Do I have to like lower one side of the bridge so I can get into position? And then raise the other half? There's a button that raises this, isn't there? Never tell when you're gonna aim when you want to. Yeah, me too. Did you see the TV show? It wasn't half bad. It was literally just the movie stretched out further, though. They didn't really add anything to the plot that needed to be there. I think they were complaining too much. Those Cricket Jello bars didn't look half bad. I think it was an allegory for fucking economic inequality, but it made a bad case for it because the people who were on the rear of the train did nothing to finance the train. They just caught up with the train and climbed on without asking. So that doesn't really support the argument that the authors wanted it to. Oh, it's still going. I gotta catch up on it then. I've been also watching The Silo, which is the same premise but vertical, which I thought I did do before that. I wrote Up to Beanstalk, which is about much the same concept, just Snowpiercer but vertical. How do I get these stairs to come up? These textures look great. This makes me lament that nobody's ever going to play the Rise of the Triad remaster again. Now they have Doom. What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong. Fuck you. It's the bridge, isn't it? I'm stuck here. Let me quick save. That's not the way to get back. You know what? Fuck it. The cheat codes don't work. None of the codes work. What do I do? I have been bamboozled. You know what? It's worse than that. I've been hornswoggled. That's when you know you really got fucked. They swoggled my fucking horn. You know what I have to do? I have to lower that one first, so that I can get back over when I do this one. This is actually a puzzle in the Doom engine. I have to give them credit. They managed what no one else could, which is to make something actually difficult as a puzzle in this engine. And you have to be on the right side to use the bridge anyway. You have to raise the whole bridge, don't you? Let's save game. Let's try to harvest some health. So I'm not doing AI anymore. The anti-AI contingent found me, and they're not going to leave me alone unless I stop doing AI and let it blow over. If I resume AI, it will be on a side channel. I really want to, because I have a lot of great ideas I can only do with AI. Because I don't have the means to hire artists for all this shit that I would need. Like a fucking recording studio and film crew. I'm not Mr. Beast. A hamster is a beast, but it's a tiny one of limited means. And it sucks to let them dictate what I can and can't do, because that's just sending the message that bullying works. But guess what? It does. Bullying works. If there's enough of you and only one of me. And I'm kind of sensitive to it, given my history of that kind of treatment. Just left. Someone called it a genocide. I guess they called it like a genocide of artists. I deleted the comment. I probably shouldn't have. Probably should have screen grabbed it. I did rage quit Revengeance. I tried it off camera, and it's embarrassing to admit, but I tried it for an hour and a half, and I just got my shit pushed in over and over by that same gorilla. So I got filtered. I reached a point where my skills are holding me back enough that it doesn't make sense to do that on stream. I just wanted a comfort game, and Doom is a comfort game to me. Did I come through here? I did come through here. There's much more interesting level design than what we got in any of the official. That's a blood dam. That is a blood dam. It's a damn blood dam. The worst part about it is it wasn't even a boss that filtered me. It was a low-level enemy. Sanguine. Sanguine means blood. Oh, they played it? I'm watching their playthrough of Conquer 64 lately, which is definitely more their kind of game. With the dick and poo jokes. I wish this was co-op. If this was co-op, it'd be easy. Since when is this open? Aha. Ah. All is revealed. That's how one gets up to the bridge. Shit on the fuck. So that's how one gets over there. Then the chain gunners shred me. No, I don't need to be there. I've been waffling on who's my favorite funny lad. Corey has his moments. Corey's a very special individual. I think Lyle is the most consistently funny person, but his delivery is so understated that everybody skips over his jokes. His joke, I would say they're the wittiest. He's the most conventionally witty. He has the cleverest jokes. Tomar serves an indispensable purpose as the straight man of the group, and he's also very good-humored about jokes that paint him as a war criminal. Zach started out as just a sycophant for Chris, where he'd just repeat what Chris said. Eventually he found his groove, and now he's his own kind of flavor of comedy. Corey has his bad moments too, there where he doesn't stop shouting over everybody. I like Adam. I don't like almost any of the other guests. Oh, fuck. I usually don't like their guests. I do like Adam a lot, though. Adam is just... He's like little sleepy as a real person. He's just a sleepy, stoned little lad. He's like what a hamster would be like as a human. This is not going well. I should farm more health and armor. There we go. I could have done that sooner. Why did we only get one Doom-based RPG? We got Strife and that was it. It seems like this would be a... I guess Hexen kind... Not really. Not really. Seems like this would have been a great engine for RPGs. I guess Ultima Underworld had a similar kind of engine. Certainly one of the first ones I saw that was fully textured and had sectors of any angle. And this could have just been reused. And it was reused a lot. We got a lot of Doom Engine games. But they were almost all shooters. Primarily. The reason this comes up is I often thought if they got Jaguar or Doom running as well as they did, Why didn't they just reuse that? Because Jaguar really struggled with 3D games. And the Doom port for Jaguar was like a cheat code to doing 3D games. Once they had a good 3D engine going, they should never have let it go. They should have just made every Jaguar game on that engine. Kind of like a Saturn Burning Rangers / Knights engine, which is the same engine. Like, once they had a good 3D engine, which is they should have had before they launched the console, they could have shipped it as their own in-house middleware, so that other devs could get more out of it. How dare you? Sir, how dare you? How can they shoot? How can they shoot? That's a monster encounter trap I haven't seen before, lowering platforms so they can reach you. They're really getting creative. They're getting more creative than id Software themselves did. I think Hexen was probably the best use of the Doom engine. They added a lot of really good stuff. Such as, for example, the rotating doors, the part of the physics-based leaves in the opening level, the lightning strikes. A lot of atmospheric effects. Rotating doors, I think, were actually polygon objects, though. Don't quote me on that. I always thought they just were legitimate rotating sectors, but also that you couldn't do that in the Doom engine. So I never really fully understood how they accomplished that. Somebody online said that those are actually rotating polygon objects. I have to do this again. What have I done and why? Actually, no, I don't. I'm stupid. Or am I? I'm gonna try it. You know what? We'll probably get Corona to play Classic Doom because of this. She's played Doom 64 and she's played Doom 2016 on stream, but I don't think she's ever played Classic Doom, and I don't think she's ever played Doom 3. This was a clever little puzzle. Machine Games, I gotta give you credit. Wish I'd found a job there. I can map make for older games. Getting paid for that would be a dream come true. Indeed, dude. Doog, or Dooge, as one pronounces it. I don't blame her for never playing Classic Doom, because it's a little rough. It's not really as entertaining to stream as you would think. But now, with these newer levels, it's much more presentable. It's much more compelling now. I do want to see her play Doom 3 VFG, though. I hope we get a... I guess we already got a remaster of that. We're probably not getting another one, are we? It runs on everything. It fixes all the issues, depending on who you believe about what's an issue. Kill him? Why? Why am I not able to jump that? That's not annoying at all. My goodness, what an interesting new sound they discovered. Ah! Is that all that does? Boy, they're really impressed with this one effect, aren't they? The whole stairs effect. It gets used so much. In the build engine, there's an effect that almost never gets used, which is variable slopes. How that works is you have a sector effector specifically for waving sectors, like the ocean, like water. But you can adjust the variability. But it always has to line up seamlessly with the next sector over. So in order to get like a wave pool effect, so the waves join at the edges. But if you set the variability, the intensity of the wave to 0, then it doesn't wave up or down at all. But if it's adjacent to an elevator sector and the elevator rises up, then the end of the slope has to move upwards to stay seamless with it. So you can have a slope that it becomes more like, what's the word I want? It becomes steeper. Oh, interesting. Well, this is damn good for Doom. No, no. No. Ah, yes. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly the kind of shit we didn't build. To have a round door. Warms my heart, the wee cockles. Oh, look at those stalagmites. Hang on. Oops. I want to show you guys my completed AI magnum opus for one last time before I have to stop using AI for a long time. I worked hard on this for 2 days. Wait, I almost forgot.
If you wanna make a breakthrough, time to listen more. Head is spinning while I fill you in on autism lore. I done told you about the tendies and I warned you about the jugs. What I didn't say when you're away, I miss your warm hugs. You could be my teacher if you're up to the part. I'll decrease your pizza if you unfreeze my heart. You're my only special interest, I can never get bored. Ain't fucked up while you hopping on my Megazord. Emotions and devotion stumble when I express them. No deception, my affections I struggle to confess them. But my feelings are real, even if I seem logical. Still waters run deeper than Bionicle Chronicles. I love you so dearly, even if I can't say it. I don't come across clearly, but my actions betray it. My heart is under construction, thanks for your patience. Your seduction's obstructed, then keep being tenacious. You could be my teacher if you're up to the part. I'll decrease your pizza if you unfreeze my heart. You're my only special interest, I can never get bored. Ain't fucked up while you hopping on my Megazord. If you stop learning, keep being my teacher. Won't give up on love, don't give up on me either. Colors calculated, my blankets are weighted. Good things, gold rings, wait for love that's faded. while you hopping on my Megazord. I'll never stop learning, keep being my teacher. I won't give up on love, don't give up on me either. Report calculated, my blankets are weighted. Good things, gold frames, wait for love that's faded.
So yeah, that's it. AI magnum opus. If there could be such a thing. I'm pleased with it. I think the Bionicle line fucking goes hard. It's a shame I can't just do what I want to. I'm as subject to politics as anyone. With a ball mouse. Actually, you know what it kind of is? Because it's on a axis. Default to the best weapon you have. Is it the super shotty? Look at this texture, it's like a floor grading over slime. It's actually pretty convincing. How do I make that come down? Plays pretty well on a trackball. Honestly, better than a mouse. I think it has less momentum. Oh! What piece of gaming has always been missing is the analog control built into keyboards. Been stuck with the D-pad basically for decades. It actually feels pretty good. I made a discovery today. One health left. Those things hurt really badly. I underestimated them. Make sure I'm not on the still screen. There we go. One shortcoming with this kind of engine is you can't really do any kind of natural area. In these small caves, you cannot really do that. Jesus, that's a bullet sponge. How is that reasonable? I like how you can be standing at the top of a staircase and shoot straight forward and the bullets curve downward to hit the demons. It's like the Magic Kennedy bullet. That must be the ammo they use. forgetting that mappers consider the double barrel to be a boss killer. Because you can do such insane damage up close. I guess technically it is. Doesn't mean I agree. Everybody went quiet all of a sudden. Are you in awe? Or are you like, yeah, I understand what people hate it, I know. You ever weren't sure. Oh shit. It's behind me. It's behind me, isn't it? You're right behind me. Is this worth the shells? What am I saying? Of course it is. Much as I love the regular shot, he just doesn't have the same. Doesn't have quite enough stopping power. It feels unnecessary for his fucking brain to explode. Look at those little ceiling supports. That's freaking. That's adorable. That's adorable. It's like a fucking Quake structure. Look at these. This is nearing the level of level design sophistication seen in Doom 64. I'd say it's at the same level as Doom 64. So it doesn't have the level over level effects, which were superficial in Doom 64 because they're done using a level design trick. You couldn't actually walk on them. Friendship ended with the chain gun. Now double barrel shotgun is my new best friend. I'm gonna check and everyone just went quiet at the same time. Hope there hasn't been a terrorist attack I don't know about. What's the quick save button? Well, they clustered nice and close for you. Okay. Much as I love Marathon, the gunplay in Doom is better. Marathon has weird floaty physics, which are part of the. I mean, they feel good in a different way. It does have a more sophisticated engine and story, but there's just something about Doom. It has a narrower scope of what it's trying to accomplish, but it nails it much more effectively. It attempts less, but what it attempts, it does a better job of. Interesting use of stalactite mask walls. They're kind of pre-rendered too. Look at Don't Come Country. Fucking penis rocket launcher. Lovely level design. Lovely level. I would have fucking jizzed my pants if I'd seen the level, custom level of this quality. 1956. played a lot of custom Doom WADs because they were free. Some of them were like almost their own games. We talked about this. When you have no money, mods are a godsend. Total conversions. Remember this one Doom WAD? A lot of custom stuff in it. Where you were like a little green kid. The quest was to capture a tiny cyberpunk. You're like a little triangular green alien monster, and you had a ray gun. I know that. That'll be the Barons of Hell, won't it? Almost as old as I am. It still makes me hold my breath. Did I just get murked by a punch? A skull punch? I did. Gotta get my game up. Didn't the F keys do anything anymore? A lot of the content doesn't work with this too, because it's Kex. Bitch titties. Shit fucker. You know what's shitty? Political spam on your phone where they don't even have the right number. I keep getting political spam text messages from my mother, which I don't need to be reminded of. Like now I'm not gonna fucking vote for you because you spammed me, for one thing. Fuck, god damn it. You gonna talk about these underpowered rockets? first mouth. It went away, that's what matters. Oh lordy. It's funny to think now that there are a lot of parents who wouldn't let their kids play this. Given how crude it looks. I guess if you compare it to like Apogee side scrolls, it's very child friendly. Begins to make somewhat more sense. For me, the attraction was the dogs. I could have kited him, but getting him to punch me is what I should have done. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Why would you do that? Why would you put it there? Dude, also had kind of bad looking explosions, which Duke Nukem 3D did much better. But it was just better fundamentals, so. It has a certain purity to it. Where if you're good enough at the basics, you almost don't need anything else. Creek, that's adorable. Oh fuck, there's gotta be a way to get that chain gun. There has got to be. I don't accept it. I don't accept that there's no way to get the chain gun. That didn't go well. I don't accept it. There's got to be a way to get that. Let me show you shit like this. Look at how curvy this walkway is. That would have been like an entire level's worth of walls in 93. In the Marathon engine, you couldn't have any single sector with more than 8 walls. You're not hearing that wrong. You could have octagons, and that was it. Which accounts for the dramatically simpler level geometry. Which was really part of Bungie's level philosophy anyway. What's this about? This little shadow here. Is that meant to look like the floor panel's out of place? There's a powerful boy right there. Oh shit, brought that one back. What a devious idea for an enemy. It was one of the better additions in Doom 2. This necromancer enemy. Doom 2 would have been fine with like one more weapon and levels that look like this. I had a dream in, I think, late middle school. After playing an early 3D source port, getting seller like I think it's GL Doom, and some of the maps made for it, I dreamt of Doom 2000, which was a id Software remaster of Doom with levels that looked like this that were 3D accelerated and had an online server browser, which kind of came true in the form of source ports. Which things? Fuck. What else did I got? Fucking nothing. That's what I got to work with. Am I still broadcasting? Everybody stopped talking when I showed the AI thing. Not you guys too. That's why you get a double kill. This would be great looking even for blood. I don't know why my plan was there. Well, yes, I do. It was to chainsaw Mancubus. I don't know why that was my plan. Yes, I do. So I'm just a handsome dum-dum at the end of the day. I'm all beauty, no brains. What's my strat here? Bypass it. It sounds just like Xenomorphs. You know Doom was going to be an Aliens game originally? I mean, when they couldn't get the license, they were like, what if Aliens but with demons? I think they turned this fucking game into a stealth section with that. What's my plan now, though? Run away! Run away! Oh fuck! Oh, that doesn't work. You can't run away from your problems. actually are scary. But you can't get away from them. It's more like it. Yeah, Banshees, that's what this game needs. Is he coming? It's like hearing the buzz of drones coming after you in Russia. Another one? Where was I? This was a crate at the time. It's made like levels. What am I doing wrong? That's nothing. That's also nothing. Where was I? Cat, hello. Come here, baby. Little Babington. Come here. Well, if you're not going to come where I can pet you, then I can't pet you. Do you understand how pets work? Meow. Come here, Babington. Little fellow. It's more like it. Well, there's the end. No, come here. She's sitting on the back of my chair. I just floating panels. Oh, fuck. That went well. Everything's coming up Millhouse. How did that work? feel worth it. It's a cool little structure. A lot of cool little structures. She's sitting on the edge of the bed yelling. Why? Why yelling? You want to go bedtime? You want to cuddle bedtime? It's not bedtime yet. I'm going to beg to differ. Look at this structure. Look how cool that is. Little simple things. That's good use of mouse balls. She's not a cuddly cat. She doesn't let me pick her up whenever I want to. But when she gets tired, she wants to sleep either on my chest or on my merits. I fold my legs to create a little nest for her to lay her cat eggs in. Under the blanket, and my legs plus the blanket are apparently her favorite place to get cozy. It's like she doesn't want to cuddle if it's just for my enjoyment. There's got to be something in it for her. What'd you think of the AI music video? Be honest with me. It's okay to be hurtful. I've certainly got enough negative feedback already, and I'll just file that in the same category of should not continue with AI if it's that bad. Imagine if Chex Quest looked like this. Just inexplicably good. Oh, they had some creative level concepts. It's really kind of laughable too. It had how like in Chex Quest, a lot of levels emphasize nutrition. Like they had nutritional labs and they had vineyards for growing fruits, none of which go into the cereal. A lot of cereals are just nutritionally bankrupt, but they market themselves as important nutritionally because they advertise them as part of a complete breakfast, which they legally have to. Part of a complete breakfast. You see what they did there? They show it with the cereal alongside all the other stuff you should be eating too in order to get a balanced diet. But it's like it's on you. It's your job to eat all this stuff, and you can eat our cereal too. And then it's like the cereal gets the credit. How does that work? Oh, I hate these. Oh, I hate these. Ooh. It's just like one half of a lost soul. They either shoot projectiles or they explode. Oh, what the fuck are those? What the fuck are those? Fucking shit. You know how Doom monster closets work? At least I think they work like Quake ones. It's not scripted teleports with enemy IDs. It's like a monster closet in the corner of the map that's not accessible to the player with something like a pusher or a conveyor belt and a teleporter pad. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine. No, 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 no. No, no. They do look badass. No? Oh, there we go. Well, that was rather intimidating. As I suppose it should be. I think this is my favorite level so far, though. This looks like shit. It's the warehouse with a bunch of boxes. This is where the crate meme started, isn't it? Because a box is something you can make with very few polygons. A lot of FPS games had a shitload of crates everywhere. Even Half-Life. I think I've had enough to do for game. I got some other ideas for what to play. Might come back to it though. Hang on, it's gonna try to flash my personal information. I really wish it wouldn't do that. There's also no consequence if you hit cancel. Is this the best camera angle I can ask for? I don't know that I'm controlling anything. Why is it in such a weird aspect ratio? Alright, that's a bust. Not the fun kind of bust either. Didn't I download a different one? Did I not download that? Mirror, mirror. It's still... Oh, is it still installing? Probably more Doom then, I guess. Outside $1. $1? You're asking for money for your labor? Are you insane? Inside under and out. Oh, it's another convenience store spooper game. You know we stand those convenience store workers. Unseen Carnage. $0. Be quite. Oh, it's another one of these. Go Hamster Chef. We played this. This was incredibly charming. Doki Doki Literature Club is apparently on Itch.io. I didn't know that. It's a Jordan Peterson game. Just clean your room. And your penis. Don't neglect to wash under your foreskin, you disgusting, filthy animal. You know what I read about today that actually struck me as an idea that I want to see integrated in horror? Is something called fatal distraction. It's something that's just common enough to have a technical name in like law enforcement. It's when parents forget about their children in the car, and a lot of them commit suicide because they bake their kids to death. They leave the child lock on, or the kid doesn't know they're allowed to leave the car or whatever, and they die of hyperthermia. That's not hypothermia. Hypo is when you freeze. Hyperthermia is when you cook to death. You only have to get to like 108 degrees for a long period in order to die that way. And it's just fucking tragic. They get punished on top of everything else. They get like years in prison, when if it was just an honest to God mistake because they were tired or whatever else, I mean, that's punishment enough, I feel. Living with the knowledge that you killed your child out of negligence, which would make me paranoid. Just knowing that's a possibility, I would always be paranoid. I'd always, I'd like have a checklist in my car that I checked every time I enter or exit it, which has as the first item, check the back seat to make sure you haven't left your kids in the car. I'm OCD about stuff I'm paranoid about. Like, I have a mantra whenever I get behind the wheel. I adjust the mirror. I wait for the rear view screen to come on before I back up. And I always say, don't hit a kid. Don't hit an old person or any pets, or you have to kill yourself. Which might be a little morbid, but basically it's true. You could not continue to live in the same community if you ran over a neighbor child. Like you could not live across from somebody who killed your child, even if the kid was being a kid and did something dumb, like darting out into traffic as they're wont to do. And the neighbors do have a kid who likes to ride their tricycle in the street. So and I also have a cat who is not appropriately afraid of cars yet. So I always check under the car and I always check behind the car, and I'm always paranoid before I pull out. I would be the same if I had kids. I would always be terrified of, number one, dropping them, and number two, stepping on them, because babies like to crawl around on the floor and get under things and hide. The children are not very conscious of natural selection. They don't have a very strong self-preservation instinct like they should. But yeah, I'd be terrified of that. It'd be one of those things that I'm disproportionately scared of, to the point where I don't pay attention to my own life. Like, it's like being scared of quicksand. It's statistically unlikely that it'll ever happen to you, but it's terrifying enough that you just can't help but fixate on it. I would always check the back seat, no matter whether the kid was with me or not, because of the possibility of, like, there was this one case where the officer showed up, and the father was grieving his freshly dead toddler, and the father tried to take the gun from the police officer's holster to commit suicide, and they had to wrestle him down to stop him from blowing his brains out, which perfectly understandable. If you had done that, like, if you put yourself in his shoes, insofar as I'm able to do that as myself, imagining myself as a father who was guilty of such a thing, how could you face your wife? Like, they talk about how he appeared in court and how he couldn't face the audience. Like, when he turned back to look at the audience, he averted his eyes. It'd be my wife I couldn't look in the eye after that. Like, that would destroy your marriage 100,000%. There's no way that wouldn't come up in every argument. There's no way she wouldn't hold it against you. There's no way that there could ever be true forgiveness. That's not something you can ever come back from. It's one of those irreversible tragedies where it's just the circumstances of it. And it's a pitfall that's so easy to fall into, which is what makes it so scary. It's almost like that scene in Hereditary. If you've seen it, you know the one I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil it. It's just a simple thing that could happen to anybody, but that is so... the consequences are so incredibly severe and life-changing. This one's not downloading. Is this one... are any of them going to install? It would not appear so. I guess back to Doom. Or, you know, maybe tonight's the night we start Cult of the Lamb. I have never played that, and I've always been meaning to. I don't even know what kind of game it is. It's very synchronous with Doom, though, thematically. Oh boy, that is stretched out. I got one, thank you. You are not meant for ultra wide. Looks pretty good. Looks like Satanic Paper Mario. It's got cute animals. Is that a DLC? Why did you put an advertisement in my game? Oh, it does have ultra wide. Thank goodness. That's much better. Oh, does it have borderless full screen? Kind of.
Kapatay na laka.
Beast. That's much better. There we go. I'm in a bad spot, aren't I? Uh-oh. I can at least center myself.
Kasimaloma.
Oh, is it prophesied in a lamb would destroy his last bound below we continue to Is this the afterlife? What if the twist is it's Yahweh that's captured? It isn't, never mind. Straight to you. Let's Bill Cipher. Yay, magic hat! I'm not gonna change the fucking thing every time. Although I might. I hear ya. Where did it go? Pretty mic, right? That's because I still had the audio on the correct level for music. No, that's the opposite of what I wanted, you silly thing. Is that better? It seems like my kind of game. Ooh, baby. That's satisfying if they try to kill me. That feels good. And Ratu is a chosen vessel. Very deep in lens of the old faith. Well, you just disappeared, so. Can you take any of your shit? I have 1 monies. 1 golds. That's enough for a RuneScape GF, just not a very attractive one. In RuneScape, 1 coin gets you Gorlock the Destroyer. Although, what if Gorlock is actually a really charismatic, loving partner, and her name is Gorlock the Destroyer because she destroys your prejudice and expectations? I'm getting Isaac vibes from this. Is this a tutorial? Old fan. What are those things? I got a donkey friend. Did I just send him to hell? Oh, I have to indoctrinate him. Gotcha. But there's like a hub level though in between the roguelikes. Magadiga piso no rookie nipropinchi. Probably has questions. I would. Yep, is. I can't. Should we color coordinate? Or leave them as is? See, make them all red. Like that. That way we're visually distinct. This base building. This is cute. It's an attractive looking game. Very compelling style. You weren't kidding about Animal Crossing. I considered picking up Honey. I started a cult, which is like RimWorld cults thing. I love the language. I actually want to respect people's mental freedom. I'm not sure of the truth of the priest. I mean, I guess I met the god of this religion, which doesn't look like a nice guy. Although he did save my life. I do literally owe him my life. I don't feel like that's enough, though. Like, if that's the Satan of this world, then I'm risking dooming my immortal soul, potentially, in exchange for a little bit more life as immortal. Alright, alright, alright. Can I grind this way? Level up? There's no atheism in this world, is there? I guess it makes sense. It's a land of talking animals and real magic. You kind of have to be stupid to be an atheist in the world of Doom, for example, because you're fighting literal biblical demons. I like that a quest is largely one of material gain. Nothing terribly esoteric, just money. Like funding. I guess cults always need more funding. Do I ever get a bow and arrow? How do I know their religion is not the right one? I guess we haven't seen any gods. Per se, they just worship like eldritch monstrosities, which are at the end of the day just animals. It's very old, very ancient animals. Canuck. Alright. That's as good. Praise the Lamb, great conduct, great power, promised liberator of one that waits below. The card showed me. I was turning cards. Alright. I guess so. That doesn't... That's a good argument for not following the gods of the old faith. But what's the guarantee that they're all evil and that there is actually good deity in this world that is just unknown to these people? I feel a little bit spoiled by the Revengeance combat being as sophisticated as it was. Going back to this feels a little simple. Is this a boss? Alright, I need food. More than I need minerals. I'm not going to hurt an animal. I guess I have to, don't I? Am I supposed to hurt the animals? I don't like this game anymore. Do I have to hunt? We could be vegans. Okay, good. Is there another way to get meat? Is there a way to get meat? I think there's choices. I don't want to, though. Look at that little fellow. Look, he's scared of me. I don't want to hurt... I don't want to hurt something that's frightened of me. He's defenseless. Maybe birds. No, I don't want to hurt birds either. I have full health. Oh, it's only a one-time heart? Okay, good. They sound like toads. What if this is not a reliable narrator, and this is just his perception of the world, and I'm actually killing innocent forest creatures? And I just imagine them look like monsters to justify my actions. That'd be a great twist for the end of the game. It'd be a little bit cliched, though. How can this be? You put to the blade. Here you stand before me unrepentant. This power could be. Strongest I'll turn around. You're just being dramatic. Let me fight you. You've come far enough. Put myself to the cause, almighty leader. Destroy the red crown. It seems like a steep price to pay to follow a cult if you're gonna get fucking transformed into a monster. It sounds like a poo. Aha. I can harvest the other things. Money, 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 money! Money! I like that you played a lot of these games yourself. I think you might have been the one who bought me this. Because I have a consultant. I also like the fact that these sections aren't too long and that you can go back to your cozy home base and do base building frequently. I think it's has been a missing factor of roguelikes for a long time. I think Lunacid has the same kind of thing going on, where there's a hub world you return to. Big thanks, Nendis. You've been a stalwart supporter for a long time. We need to pick something you and I could play against each other. I don't think it was you. I think it was Xenombine that I played Quake 2 against. He was amazed because he had never played the greatness that is multiplayer Quake 2 before. Something like that, though. Gullible. I'm making them all red. With bloody horns. Worshipping. Ow, my brain. I like that we just skip abduct in like a RimWorld. It's never this easy. Like that. Oh, okay. That's what that does. Hunger looks fine so far. It changes color, or what does it do if someone's hungry? Can we make the cult from Midsummer that has all the hot blonde girls? Right. Shalomba. Do they need me to tell them to do every little thing? Was that a waste? Oh, it wasn't a waste. This already looks cozy. It's almost like fucking Farmville. Or whatever, Stardew Valley. Same difference. Alright. Can I not make more than one person pray? They were really easy to convert, though. In RimWorld, it's considerably harder to indoctrinate someone, unless you have the indoctrination pod. Do I not need to eat? Do resources replenish on this map or not? I'm gonna guess rocks don't replenish, but you can plant more bushes. This is fun. Why haven't I started a real cult of my own? I already have the teachings and everything. Oh, that makes sense. It's so handy having somebody who's played this. Also, since you bought it for me, it's the least I could do. And honestly, it's a fun game, and you were right, it does look up my alley. Also reminds me of the M. Night Shyamalan movie where they're living as if it's the 1800s or even earlier. And they're scaring everybody with monsters to keep them inside the... It's called The Village, I think. It's not full yet. Does it have to be full? I don't know why these people continue to follow me. They're living at basically a Paleolithic level currently. We're basically homeless. Look at him dancing. He's fucking vibing. I'm glad he's having fun. He's a cute little dingus. Alright. Kind of dramatic. One thing's close together. Oh, they're smart.
Is it bad up?
Oh, sick. Ikam bokam, bokadipo, bokadipo, ikam bokam, bokadipo, bokadipo, ikam bokam, bokadipo, bokadipo, ikam bokam, bokadipo. Ikam bokam, bokadipo, bokadi. Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. Wololo, wololo. Ayo yo yo, ayo yo yo, ololo, ololo. These rubes are easily impressed. Martial leader, SEA chosen. He just dives into the earth and doesn't explain himself. And they make poo-poo. Oh, that's adorable. Prioritizing comfort. I'm a good cult patriarch. And that's actually true. That's what I would do. Is our official teachings would largely just be a guide on how not to get tricked. The anti-cult cult. It would just be pages upon pages of how to identify the various types of fraud. I wonder if there's any way you could turn that into a mutually beneficial collective, where we basically help each other through in-group nepotism to get like better jobs and investment opportunities and shit. Where we're functioning as like a collective superorganism instead of it being a top-down exploitative pyramid structure. Should we chop these down? These are scenery. These are scenery. We don't need to clear cut everything. Right? I already have my weird space robot future ideology that I like 30%, 40% believe in. It feels more real as AI continues getting better. But that's what a lot of people believe in now, including guys like Sam Altman and Eliezer Yudkowsky. But they consider that a bad thing. Like, their Satan is my idea of a deity. What they're scared of is what I hope for. Oh, I can use poop as fertilizer. Oh, it automatically upgrades. We need a toilet. think that'd be a good mixture of teachings because the belief that I described does not adhere to the viral formula, so it would be immune to the antiviral teachings directed at currently popular faiths. Why? I need divine inspiration to learn how to build toilets. If that were true, India wouldn't be... And I'm not going to finish that. Damn, I need to keep my mouth shut and stop getting banned off the platforms. Oh, I have to fill the bar at the top. Levels get increasingly expensive, it seems. Should I have built shit further apart? I feel as if I'll regret this. I want to have space to build everything. This place is gross. Clean this place. Clean what? I've cleaned up all the poop. Oh. Okay, good. I just don't have an idea of what the limits are of this game yet. So I don't know how to do long-term planning. I would need more data. Thank you for your mind sperms, which is what those appear to be. Aw, sleepy time. Betty bye. Bedtime for Bonzo. Where do I go to sleep? What is that thing? What is that? Why can't I catch it? I'm like a cat following a laser dot. I wish cats were smart enough to have a laser dot cult. The cult of the red dot, where we try to explain to them that it was us all along, but they won't believe us. That's fair. I guess that's what Monster Energy Drink is. It's just demon pee. I captured a bug. Oh, you can eat bugs? Oh, gross. No, man. We started the cult specifically not to have to eat bugs. Why is there is there bone? You can do it. Let's do this in the morning. Morning service. Ding dong, morning service. Everyone's happy. They like that. You like being red? You like being red and tattooed? You little freak. Let's have this at the entrance. look so happy. I'm doing a good job. I do live in the bag. That's cozy. So some of the times in my life I've been cozier than I've ever been is with camping and being in a cozy sleeping bag on a cold ass wet morning. Something about being in a vulnerable condition makes everything more visceral and more enjoyable. Even small comforts. It's kind of like how any food tastes better when you're camping because you're exhausted and hungry. And the fresh air just makes it taste better, and the smoke from the campfire somehow makes the food taste better. You know what I mean? Like, if I was served camp food at home, I'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? You just put some, like, sausage and peppers and potatoes into tinfoil and you cooked it. That's not food. And olive oil. Can't forget the olive oil. But when I'm camping, that shit is fire. That shit slaps. Peppers, onions, sausage, and potato. And I guess tomato chunks. With olive oil. And some kind of herb. I don't know what that's called. There's like a name for it. It's like an old-timey folksy name, like scrumbo. Or some crap. Can we eat butterflies? Oh, that'd be... I should restrain my evil. I like that I'm everybody's cook. I'm like their parent. Oh, they're so cute. I hope you like it. I cooked it with love, just for you. Scrumblow. Or Snarge. That seems like a real thing. Like one of those gross names that they come up with at summer camp for some food. I know there's like a... I forget what it's called. It's like a banana. You take a banana and you cook it in its peel. Along with chocolate and marshmallows. How do I rate attention? Can I do that? Will it let me now? It will. Very well, so be it. It's upside down pentagrams that are the unholy ones, so I keep forgetting. Oh, holy shit. What, really? For free? Fucking nice. Nice-oo. It's more wind up. Than the sword. The sword attacks quicker. As I suppose it should. Bullshit persistent. Again, but wouldn't remember where the bear has. Oh, they have differently colored crowns. I can't just button mash anymore. What is this hairy slug? Can I switch to a different weapon? want a different weapon. I missed my sword. Do they force a different weapon on you just to keep things fresh? I'm not as good with this one. Yaka ni baba chuka baba. Alright. These are probably the only words. Aha. Aha, I see. I pick up what you're laying down. Not every roguelike is like that. Some let you have loadouts. Ooh, perks. I like this. It's got cute little animal buddies and all kinds of unlockable shit. And base building. Oh, this will give me a follower. If I interpreted that correctly. Very well. So fucking be it. I love cats. Can I recruit her? She's a big fat... fatty fat. Someday my cat's gonna die. I don't like thinking about that because I already lost a cat and I already lost 2 family members, but... I might go for a big fluffy white cat because they look like clouds. I could name it Cloud Cat. I guess Allball's kind of like a little storm cloud. They're all dead. How could I again? You see it in the darkness of my soul? Thank you, Master. Is that all it takes? Was I gonna fight him instead? If not for that? That's the trick of it with religion. If you want to get people to feel like they're indebted to you, you offer them absolution in exchange for their devotion and tithing. Then they feel like they've earned it, but really it's just creating making sure everybody needs what you're selling. I don't want to sacrifice. No, I will not enjoy sacrificing followers. They're my buddies. I saved them. Hundreds now. Stone. New doctrines. I can just change it up like that, and they'll believe me. I guess the Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons do it all the time. No, I hurt the squirrel. Oh, motherfucker! I did not mean to do that. much prefer this one. In here. Ha! Ho! Ya! Ho! Ya! We're not evil, we're about gentleness and community. Oh. Martyred. Fuck. Wasn't careful enough. You're not. He has that power, huh? I guess he has the power over life or death. So, despite the fact that he can be apparently be bound and trapped somewhere. If that doesn't make him a deity, what is he? We really need divine inspiration for that, huh? Very well. So be it. Here we go. That's the one I want. Would Doomslayer kill the lamb? Do you think? Doomslayer wouldn't kill a cute animal, would he? Oh, that's to harvest resources. It's kind of like a survival builder. Great leader. Hand gang. Brongus. No. Corpus. Corpus. No. I need to vote on names. Drangus. I could make them all identical if I wanted. They're so cute. They're so cute. Is this for animals? Farming bundle. Bunghole. Can we rename him? We can't rename him. Next one's Bunghole. Bungholio. We have no refrigeration. I couldn't help but notice. Enough beds for everybody. Oh, we got food issues. Nom nom. They're so cute. It's a lot like what I imagined Cozy Bros being like, a game I conceived of. You're just trying to keep people happy. Giving them what they like and knowing their personality. That's a proper broom. Just grab birds. That seems savage. Gathering. I don't see gather yet. I don't see gather. Oh. Try not to die this time. This is good. A good game. Oh, I have to? I don't want to. Do I have to? Yeah, I guess yes I do is the answer to that. It is really fast. I don't mind killing birds as much. We'll be like pescatarians, but with bird meat. Poultritarians. Do I get a debuff for defiling graves? Also, are there healing items? I've not yet seen a healing item. Can I eat food? I don't get bones? What's the bonus? What's the benefit of the bonuses of the decorations? I mean, I need more followers. Merman is hungry. Tries for safety. Oh, it's a cute little cow. We're getting a lot of diversity. Hot take, that's a good thing. Oh, there's campfire meat. Understood. Is there a way to heal myself? Besides just being more careful? I think I like the sword I have, actually. Lost his eyes. No brain, no hearing, no eyes. That explains why they want to get revenge. That's actually quite a good reason. He's already red and everything. My favorite. Give me them riches. Oh, successful runs count towards access to the boss, don't they? I like the loop. This is a fun gameplay loop with nice little breathers in between dungeon runs, where you get to go back to your cozy home. What if the old faith gods aren't bad? They're just mad at him for good reasons. We don't know. We don't have complete information.
Dalam ka ng bayan na. Oh. Salamat kayo na ba? Ako.
Fair enough. It sounds like a slur. This guy's bunghole. So it is written, so it shall be done. I shall give to you the gift of... Oh, two of them. That's right.
Salamat tayo. Wow.
Genius. They should all... Most of them have names that end with US. We'll need to be the same shade.
Ah.
Strongest. Oh, he loves it. We don't need body pits yet. Aha. I love this. I like this a lot. This has got to be the farm. We're like the Amish. Everybody get together and work as a team. This is how you do it, right? How do I put seeds here? I'm doing it right, I think. I need coins, I need... Gotcha. This is fun, I like this. So it's chill music, too. I'm glad we're getting into farming. It looks like just about the right time to do it. Because we're running out of food. I have a sinking feeling that we're still in the, one of you never has to sleep. There we go. Doesn't like it.
Jalan bakar. Huh?
Grassy gruel, huh? I don't know how to make grassy gruel. Where do I get grass from? I don't seem to be able to harvest grass. No, that's not good. He likes that. Do I need to assign them to farming? Who'll be the farmer? I should really move the hay bale, huh? That's really in the wrong location. Oh, we get no resources. I better go find more food, otherwise they're gonna starve. I gotta feed my people. It's better. Looks pretty epic. I don't want to do this. Oh. I see. All right. Gotcha. Bungholio. Meh. Fair enough. Hey, this is a confirmed afterlife in this universe. We need somewhere to put shit, though. We're badly in need of, like, a toilet. Also food. I gotta go get food. And I gotta move this thing. What's this about? Okay. Big gift. I don't really want to play Knucklebones. Do I have to? I guess I'll pick it up as I go. I don't get it. I don't get it. Did that not destroy his... How can that... How come... Why did that happen? Am I going for bigger numbers, or... I remember saying the same number. I don't understand what's happening. This was just only entertainment. I like that he's a spare crown. God forbid anything should happen to his paper crown. It's such a bad life. So it's got fireplace, firewood. I did read the tutorial. I don't understand it. I'm stupid. I need to forage. I can't use my fucking weapon. I'm tired. Okay, fine. Now I can build a body pit. I'll put the body pit in the far reaches, so we don't have to be close to it. Can't we also just poop in the body pit? Oh, hot damn. Oh, I can have a Cthulhu. I love it. I still need more wood though. I don't want to do knuckle bones. I don't want to. I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to be forced to do what I don't want to do. Oh, it's a plushie of me. That's adorable. Everything is so fucking adorable in this game. I can't stand it. More gold. It's a full-time job keeping these guys alive, isn't it? We really exhausted all the food, didn't we, in a hurry? We need to expand farming. I guess we gotta do this Knucklebones shit. I don't want to, I don't like it. I don't like learning. It's got its own farm. Guess that makes sense that he would. Tombayaiba. Hash dice. Multiply their value. Matching yours to... What does it mean to match mine to theirs? It's not sufficient clarity. Is that how that works? I'm picking it up. This has confusing rules. Why'd you put it there? Why is it relevant to add up to other numbers if this is all there is to it? Getting my ass whooped. I'm gonna try again. I'm getting better. What's the relevance of the fact that they add up to other numbers? I understand how to do that. Is it good or bad? The highest total wins. Alright. I think I understand one aspect of the game better. So we're trying to fill up the grids, and at which point the game is over. Can I discard a roll? Oh, you fucker. He's way too good at this. I'm lousy at this. How is he so much better? There doesn't seem to be any strategy to this. Whoever finishes... If either of us fill it first, then it's over. I can't afford to gamble all day. I gotta feed my people. Yes, that's how I shall cope. Yes, that's what I'm stuck with. That's actually pretty OP. I like that. Well, it's really powerful, but it's really slow. Yeah, we need to be collecting grass. Never thought I would need to do that, but I really do. Now this is grinding and pod racing. I fucking one-shotted him, holy fuck. I like that quite a bit. I get flowers. What's up, nerds? That one's female. Alright. Are you sure? That one was a kid. I don't feel good about that. Tough to feel good about that. That was probably one of their children. Clean up on... Now they know I need to gather it, though. Dirt. Floor. Oh, pass. All right. I do get easily addicted to base building games. Remember how into upgrading my little manners I got in Dread Delusion? My people must not starve. Who lives out here? This is like a village. Does time pass in the village while I'm way out? Not. I feel really bad if my devotees were to starve without me. How do I monitor their age? I'm completely just looting the natural resources of these foreign lands. It's a very American enterprise. I'm having trouble feeding the followers I have. Should I get more? Should I get more before I... Oh, fuck. Well, that's out of the question now anyway. I'll lose some of my shit. Not very much. This doesn't work this way in real life. Just ask the ATF in Waco. That's a satisfying ASMR noise. Give me a better shrine. I deserve a better shrine. This one is just Wicker Man. That's even shittier. It's not as good as it could be. Need more beds. I also need to expand farming. Or everybody's gonna die. Hope I can destroy these and make them better at some point. I should feed everybody first, shouldn't I? How do I not have any better... I gathered a fuckload of berries. Very nutritious. I guess I gotta start killing animals. I don't really want to. Any more poo-poo? Yes, there is. It is getting snazzier. I guess it's up to me to do the chopping around here. I should have let the saplings grow more.
사람 바꿔. Oh.
I'm working on it, I promise. Must have been an earlier version. Actually, I don't think I need that many rocks. I don't want to fail them. They depend on me. They look up to me. I don't know why. They shouldn't. I'm kind of a maniac. This game makes you have the real thoughts of a real cult leader. Can't neglect to do this every day. I wanted to give you more brothers and sisters. I guess it wouldn't be responsible. You gotta grow slowly. Oh, I like the build up. We can do 3 at once. It does speed things up, doesn't it? That's quite rewarding. I should do it when they're in a group, is what I'm getting. They seem to be fed. We need to go gather more food. Do we have lumber? We do have lumber. Stuff sure breaks down a lot. I need to go get more money and food. A cult is a lot like a family in this game, and you're just the breadwinner. It's just an extension of the nuclear family unit. Which I guess families are kind of mini cults. Oh, higher level spells. Hell yes. Hell yes. Sick. Do I need a wall? It's just a decoration. Is it protective? So they were living, not living, they were camping here. I don't get sticks. I don't get sticks. Defensive. That seems to be where my shortcomings lie currently. Should I get more grass? That didn't go well. Understood. That's where to collect the things I harvest. Got it. Oh, that's a better one than the one I had. Here, now I can build the arch. I do need health. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's so romantic. Look at little heart buddies. Look at little fellas. This little man's. This is just plain cool imagery. Wait, what was the meat in that one? Sorry, birds. Sorry, birds. We have to eat. We have to eat something. I betrayed the birds. There should be a benefit, like a druid power-up for not hurting animals. I hope we can sleep in real people beds soon. Destroy everything. You never know where meat might be. I don't know why meat is inside some of the places that you find it. Uh-oh. Pretty easy. Didn't expect Dark Souls. That is a truly foul creature. Oh, the hat comes off your head when you roll. That's so damn cute. Why is everything so damn cute in this game? The hat has to fly back onto your head. It's like a little bat. Can I just kill them? I don't need every single follower. Hooray, now I can feed everyone. Can I just leave them if I can't support them? How do I sacrifice them if I have to do that? I just want to be their pal, though. That's handy, I guess. That's a little scary. I'm becoming a scary bad guy. I don't want to be. I want to be like their dad. Like everybody's dad. That's the ideal, isn't it? Kind of restore their faith. That's a little bit fucked up. So it goes. There we go. Fair enough. Good enough for today. Here you go, fella. Stone mine. Lumberyard, give me more trees. There we go. That'd be cool. A lot of these would be cool. He's watering for me. That's good. Look, he's got a little hat. He's got a little hat. I love it. Need way more wood. There we go. Faith is good. Stomach is not good. Come and get it, fuckers. Not everybody can eat, that's just how it is. Limbo. Hey, I can have him be one of these. I don't know if I like that. I like him how he is. Looks like a cacodemon. I'll pick a less cool one to change. The cow looks like... I don't like the cow. This I can only choose it once. Listen, just don't look at the poo, alright? If you don't like it. Did they know only to harvest mature trees? Everybody's fed, everybody's faith is full. It's just about quitting time. This is really addictive, though. I can tell I'm going to be playing a lot of this. I love taking care of little critters, and I love building and upgrading stuff. Who's Beppis? There we go. You really have to manage all of them. Oh, you can pet the dog! You can pet the dog! Fucking superb. They have species-specific traits. I want to continue playing. It's just... I'm out of time for tonight. We're going to be playing a lot of this. A lot of this. Probably all the way to completion. This is what we're going to be playing from now on. Short Talk, now's the time. You know the routine. It's Wednesday today, so the next stream is Friday. Same ham time, same ham channel. It's 7 o'clock p.m. West Coast time, 11 o'clock. We're going to be playing more Cult of the Lamb, which is my new favorite game. And, maybe... if I can get better at Revengeance, I'll take another stab at it, but probably not, because this one seems to be more up my alley. Hopefully we get more viewers with this. I wonder if he went to sleep. I hope not. Let me check on Discord. If I could learn the commands from him, I could do it myself. How'd y'all like that, though? I bet Nettis liked it because he's the one who gifted me the game and I finally played it. Thank you for not bugging me to play it. I do eventually get around to everybody's game, it's just not right away. Because I have my own... I won't stream if I feel like I'm forced to play particular games. It would be kind of perverse to take something joyful like playing games and make it into something compulsory, which would... Like, anything you have to do you don't like. It can even if it's fun. Which is basically the plot of I Hate Fairyland, which is an American isekai of a girl getting sent to a fairy tale world and then hating it because she feels obligated to have fun, enjoy herself. Well, Short Talk is asleep, it would seem. So, I don't know if there'll be a raid this evening, but if not, have a good rest of your evenings. Go cuddle with your cats. That's what I'm going to do. My cat is still sitting on the edge of my bed glaring at me, waiting for me to go to bed and use her as a pillow. So I'm going to go do that.